I am coming to you from 2002, serving you Christina Aguilera. Dirty. What? What the? That's disrespectful. Look at that. Hello, if you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Yuki, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. Oh, so I went to Ulta and I picked up a few things, One of the items I picked up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Alyssa Edwards palette. I have not purchased a palette in a hot minute, so this was pretty big for me. You guys know I love color, so let's open this bad boy up and take a look. Look at the color story. Let me finish up my brows and zoom you guys in, and we will get right into it. Get into it. I forgot to lift up these brows. So I actually thought it would be really interesting to compare two different eyeshadow methods against each other. So you have the traditional way of applying and blending eyeshadow. Usually we would put concealer, primer, and then set it and go ahead and just start blending out your eyeshadows. And then the other side, what we've been doing lately, and I feel like this kind of originated or was made popular by a lot of the UK artists, the P Louise, the StaceyMarieMUAs, the Mmmmitchells. What they actually do is they go in with an eyeshadow base that's kind of sticky / tacky, and they just go ahead and start packing the shadows on there to maximize pigmentation, and then they work their way to blend from there on out. So I'm just gonna compare the two, basically. I actually do know that using an eyeshadow base that has not been set gets you better pigmentation, but it can be a bit more challenging to blend, so we're going to see what happens today. If I'm not mistaken, someone had actually mentioned in one of the comments that whole packing on the eyeshadow thing or patting it on was originated from, I guess, East Asian bridal makeup. I can't remember, but it was something to that effect. I'll be keeping this side as a sticky side, and this side I will be setting. I'm just gonna use my Beauty Bakery flour powder for this. And this was how I used to do my eyeshadow all the time. Here's how things are different, right? With the set side, usually you work from lightest to darkest, but with the pigmented side, you want to work from darkest to lightest. So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm taking this yellow called Brick Road. You guys, I'm so not used to doing my eyeshadow like this anymore. So I'm just going to go in and blend this out. Now I do want to note that just because the unset base was, I guess, made more popular by UK artists, it has really spread to the US. This is a nice yellow. Then I'll be taking Texas Made, which is this hot pink right here. So I'm alternating between circular motions and swiping. Now I'm noticing I'm getting better pigmentation if I pack on the color first. I'm taking a clean blending brush and just blending between those two and reinforce some of that yellow. I'm gonna take this purple called Believe. I'm gonna lay that right here, right under the pink. Now what I can tell you so far with these eyeshadows, you really have to kind of pack them on and then blend. So I'm gonna reinforce the other two again. These colors are making me feel so happy inside. For this side that will not be set, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those creases. In this case, we'd actually start with Believe and pack that on. What the? That's disrespectful. Look at that. Bruh, nah, you can't, nah, bruh. What? Look at how vibrant it looks. This is so good, it's disgusting. So I actually made a mistake by packing on that pink. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna take this eye off and redo this because it's not representative of how it's supposed to look. Reapplied my eye base and I'm blending it out. Just look at how pigmented that is. It's crazy. Next, I'm going to take Texas Made. I'm actually gonna lightly stamp first. What I do hate about this technique though, a lot of times, those lighter colors start to fall down onto the darker ones. I'm just using light circular motions, barely touching the skin. And here's where I tend to kind of run into issues with this technique. Sometimes you can see a line of demarcation where you applied that first color. And that's one thing I have not been able to really get rid of whenever I do this technique. I think it's because that part of the base is still so sticky and hasn't really dried down yet. So when you put on that color, it forms a line. But even look at how vibrant the pink is compared to the other side. Next, let's move on to the yellow. Same thing, soft circular motions. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce that pink again. So we've got both sides now. I really had to reinforce that yellow so I got a better blend. You might be thinking, well, you spent more time on the non-sticky side, but you saw that pigmentation. Don't lie. Don't be lying that the devil is the one that's a liar, not you. Now the packing brush does help But you see that purple is just not as deep as it is on the other eye. In this case, I used the same eye primer, you guys. This side was set with a translucent powder. This side was not set. And as you can see, you have way more pigmentation because those eyeshadows have something tacky to stick to. Obviously, my favorite side is this side. I do struggle with the blending. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, sometimes the blending just really annoys me. It annoys my life. But the result you get when that color is popping, it just makes my heart smile. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play around more with using less of the base just to see if that makes a difference. But bruh, this is and the thing is, the blend on this side is much more seamless to me. It's easier. It's not as painful of a headache. In my opinion, irrespective of the type of base used, these eyeshadows are flipping beautiful. They're gorgeous. Just to complete the look, I'm gonna cut the crease using the same eyeshadow base. And usually your cut crease won't really be set with a powder unless that's just what you want. I don't know. I'm gonna use this shade called Supreme. Oh, okay, this is more orange than I thought it would be, so I'm actually gonna use a shade next to it called HOE. I don't really know what to call this, like a tannish beige kind of. I'm gonna take Supreme to the very middle of this eye as well, and then place HOE right on top of it, just so we have a cohesive type look on both sides. Okay, so this is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and then come back and we'll do the lower lash line together and also the inner corner, which is my favorite part. I'm back and oh wait. I'm back and I'm better. All right, let's move on to the lower lash line, guys. I will be taking okay, let's do Believe, and I'm stamping that right on the lash line. Now, because I am doing both of the lower lash lines the same way, they're gonna obviously look the same. Wipe that color off. I'm gonna go back into Texas Made. Tell me how freaking cute this Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liner is. And I used, oh, just look at this. I freaking can't. Because it looks so luxe and just, I was actually twisting. You don't twist it, it actually snaps off. And it also has a felt tip, which is perfect for me. Wait, before I do that, let's actually address the inner corner real quick. I'm gonna use a shade called Inspire. It is a shimmer gold. And just gonna place that right in the inner corner. Okay, what the heck? This is freaking amazing. For highlighter, I'll be using the Official Glam Beauty Highlight in Drippin'. Okay, that's too much, Yuki. Too much. Don't think about it too much. What am I doing with my face? It's too much. The limit does not exist. These are some dodo lashes, and in all honesty, I don't really care for them. My eyes literally look like two different complete eye shapes. So while my other lash is getting itself together, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a BFF4 liner. This is from the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla collaboration, by the way. Now I'll be using the Slow Down lipstick from the same collaboration. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay guys, this is the final look and I prefer this side. Which side do you prefer? Let me know. I think from far away you can't tell as much, but when you're up close, you can tell the difference, like in the intensity of the colors and all of that. Now this palette, you guys, is bombed. I was not expecting these. Yes, I said bombed with a T. I was expecting these to perform well since it is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't remember the last thing I bought from ABH, but it has been years and I'm so glad that I decided to pick this up. Even with the side that is set, pigmentation is obviously there. The colors layer well together. This is $45 and let me just tell you, I can be a bit of a cheapskate sometimes and it was a lot. I had to like close my eyes and purchase it. If you do want to shell out the money for this, I do feel like it is a good investment. I really don't have much to say about it, like as far as cons anyway. You are gonna get some fallout, but I do feel like there aren't many palettes out there that don't. I don't think there are any palettes out there that don't have fallout. So the fallout is not as severe with this palette in my opinion. By no means am I saying that UK artists are better than American artists. I've just noticed on Instagram that a lot of UK artists are Bruh, them eyeshadow looks, like, they are just so vibrant and colorful, and the blend, and just, oh, it just, I don't know, it's some type of sorcery, I'm sure. I feel like a lot of American artists who now use this style of eyeshadow application, I really don't think any of them used it from the very beginning. I think the UK style just kind of influenced us. And I'm sorry if this did not originate from the UK. I just feel like that's mainly all I've heard, is a lot of the UK artists started doing this whole unset base and packing on the eyeshadow thing type of deal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Which side do you prefer? Set base, non-set base? But that is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Please also be sure to comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell and make sure you have all notifications checked off so you do not miss any time I upload. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm at Yuki_YOUKEYY_. Thank you so much for hanging out with me once again, and I hope to see you in the next one, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.